My people wonder they say shall never end. According to information reaching us, allegedly they said Blueblo cries her eyes out over what Ebony did to her. You know, this Ebony, I don't know why she is the problem they are having in that palace. I don't know why. If everything we're hearing about Ebony is true, I think it's high time that the king push her out of that place so that there will be peace of mind in that place. Yes, now, because I don't see the reason she should be fighting everyone. And right now, they said even her family, her elders from her family have warned her seriously that if anything comes out of this particular issue again, that they will not be there for her. And I believe that the reason they are warning her is because this fight that Ebony is trying to bring up right now is going to be one ruling house fighting each other. Yes, because we all know that Blue and Ebony came from the same place. And by the time Ebony will get what she is looking for, the fight will be between Ebony's family and Blue's family, which is one ruling house. And you know that when there is such a fight, it is going to affect them politically. Yes, because that simply means that when there is anything that they have to join force together to fight outside, because they are fighting inside already, it is going to affect them. So that is what Ebony is trying to do right now. But they said elders from her own family have been warning her that if anything comes out of this one again, that they will not be there to defend her or to speak on her behalf. Then, according to what we are hearing, they said how it started was this Adesewa. They said Adesewa came to the palace to visit the king. I told you they said they have been having close relationship recently. You know, they are getting to know each other. And they said the lady is so brilliant that the king always want to engage her in a conversation. The lady is not just beautiful because they say she is extremely beautiful, but it's not all about beauty. That her sense of reasoning and maturity is top notch. And that's the kind of people that the king loves. So, when she came to the palace, she was having a discussion with the king. Ebony came and wasn't allowed to go and see the king. They told her that the king is with Adesewa. She was so angry and so furious. So she waited and waited. Upon knowing that the king might not even want to see her, they said she left. Then when she left, the conversation continued. And they said the conversation lasted so long that it was getting dark already. And the king told Adesewa not to go, that she should pass the night in the palace. Maybe the next morning she will go, you know. So that was how they say she passed the night in the palace in one of the visitors' room there. The king gave her the place to stay. And that is how they say she stayed there. And around 6, 7 a.m. in the morning, she woke up and was trying to go. And they said the king also sent a message to her to wait and have her breakfast in the palace before going. Meanwhile, while she was waiting for the breakfast, they said Blueblo came around. And Blueblo was so happy to see her because they all came from the same ruling house, even though they come from these different families. It is these 9 families that make up the ruling house. So they said Blueblo was super happy to see her. She is like a sister too, just like Ebony is like a sister to Blueblo. So they exchanged pleasantries, and Blueblo decided to show her around the palace because from the look of things, it's like she is not a regular visitor to the palace, unlike Ebony that went and lived in the palace even when they have not married her. So that is how they said Blueblo showed her around, showed her, take her to many places, to those places that they keep archived, museums and all of that. You know, the palace they said is a site on its own, you know. So after showing the lady around, Blueblo and the lady, they now went for breakfast. So they had their breakfast together. And Ebony saw when Blueblo was taking the lady around. But Blueblo did not even give a damn about who sees her or not, because to her she is so happy. Right now they said the part that Blueblo is playing is like a Blueblo is now behaving as if she is a Kabiesi's mother that welcomes every woman that is beautiful that the king wants for himself, you know. So she no longer cares if they share her husband with her or not. So that is how they said, after taking this lady around the palace, showing her everything that she needed to see, they said they were just laughing and gisting. Then after that, they went for the breakfast. Then they had the breakfast. And when it was time for the lady to go, they said Blo even see her off and she entered her car and left the palace and leave. So when it was shortly after the lady leave the palace, that was how they said Ebony was coming. And upon seeing Blo wanted to kind of greet her, even though we all know that it is Ebony who is supposed to greet Blo. So, but Blo wanted to greet Ebony. They said Ebony shunned her, calling her hypocrite, calling her backstabber. They said there is no kind of name that Ebony did not call Blo, telling Blo that she's never a good sister. That if Blo is a good sister, now that the king is doing what he is doing to pepper Ebony, that Blo would have talked to the king, or better still be by her side, you know, that they should fight and make sure that the king did not bring that lady, even when they Ebony know that Blo know that they wanted to bring that lady to replace her. And that was how they said, Blo asked Ebony, were you not the same person that said you are done with this marriage? Is it that you cannot make decision and stand by it, or whatever? And the Ebony started claiming again that they entered her, they manipulated her. She wasn't in her right senses while she was saying all of that. That it is high time that she showed them the stuff she's made of. And they said Blo asked her, are you not tired of this fight? Ever since you started fighting the return of the jewel, haven't you seen that you cannot win the fight? That she gave up because there is nothing that she have not tried. And at the end of the day, anytime she try nonsense, something will happen to her that she will regret ever doing it. And this keep coming. That when is Ebony going to learn? Is it until she buy upon trying? That she, Blo have tried and see that the more you try to hurt the jewel, the more you get hurt. And for that reason, that she is no longer going to be part of that gang to hurt the jewel. If the king said jewel is coming back, she is in support of it. That right now, she's not even in the mood to fight anyone, that she needs to make peace with everyone. And they said she was advising Ebony to do same. And they said Ebony started insulting her, calling her old cargo, calling her all manner of names. And at this point, they said Blo started crying. They said it was a big cry. Oh. She cried and cried and cried. And that was how they said she reported to elders from her clan. And her own elders have to call Ebony's elders, telling them to call their daughter to order. That the next time Ebony insults Blo in that manner in the palace, that they will come for her. And that is how they said Ebony's elders became so angry with Ebony that this have to stop. It is getting out of hand. They are still fighting on how to make sure that she remain in that marriage. And all she could think of is how to fight Blo. Telling Blo to be by her side. Why would Blo be by her side when her level of jealousy is something that she cannot even control? They said it was a very serious warning, that they warned her that if anything comes out of it, they will not be there to support her. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing if the information is true. I want to remind you that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you.